Hello garden friends, I finally did it. I got my very first GreenStalk. Yay, I've been wanting one of these for so long. In today's video, oh Angel, no. In today's video, I'm gonna set it up and plant it up with strawberry plants. I'm also gonna show you how to propagate strawberry runners so you can get free strawberry plants for your garden too. And just so you know, this video is not sponsored. I actually bought this with my very own money and I don't have to make this video. I just thought I would in case any of you are thinking about getting a GreenStalk. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how much it costs and how you could get a discount, kind of like I did. So I decided, obviously you see this, to get the yellow one. And there's two different kinds. There's the 5-tier like I got and the 7-tier. The reason why I got the 5-tier is because these pockets are a little bit bigger. I figured this would be better for more root space for plants. Normally they're about $150, but I waited till there was a sale, so I only spent $135. This lid was extra. This was $9. And when it goes on top, you can keep it covered so bugs or leaves from a fallen tree can't get in. So this was extra. This base, you want to have your GreenStalk on a base that spins because sun has to get all around to the pockets, to the plants. This was $60. At first, I kind of thought it was expensive. But then I figured I'm getting a GreenStalk, I'm gonna go all in, I'm gonna do it right. Because once this is set up, and I will show you, this spins. So all the plants can get good sun each day. It came with these wheels and this plastic tube, so when you water it, this can drain. This was worth it. I highly recommend if you get a GreenStalk, you pay the $60 and you get this. You might be able to find a cheap dolly at Costco, but this fits perfectly for the GreenStalk. It has the drainage holes so the excess water can come out here. I wouldn't cut this corner. I would definitely get this. I'm so happy I did. It's super sturdy, and these wheels, it didn't need any screws or anything. They just popped right in. 60 bucks for this. I wouldn't get a GreenStalk without it. So basically there's two ways I can set this up. I can simply stack it, get all the tiers on top, then fill it with soil and plants. I think that would be kind of hard. So I'm gonna go with option number 2. I'm gonna fill each tier with soil and plants now, stack it, fill it, stack it, fill it. I think that's the easiest way. So I'm gonna put this cup right on top of here so I don't get soil down inside that little hole, because this is reserved for water. And I'm gonna fill it with soil and plants now, one at a time. Now it's very important that you use a good potting mix, not topsoil and not garden soil, because those contain a lot of wood chips and fillers. It has to be light and fluffy. They say that green frog is the best soil. I happen to get some potting soil at Costco for only $12. So that's the route I'm going. Oh, this is very, very nice. This is an organic soil by Miracle Grow, and it's really light. That's the key. You want the soil to be light and airy so the water can flow through each tier, because it is self-watering. And each container is going to take approximately 1 cubic feet of soil mix. See how this cup keeps the soil from going down there, because I am a messy gardener. They also recommend that you put aluminum foil on top of there, but I think the cup works just fine. Whatever you use to keep soil out of that little hole. I got this shovel at the Dollar Tree and just love it. It's a lot wider than most shovels and I haven't really used it too much, but now this is coming in really handy. Now I'm going to get my free strawberry plants. Inside my elevated garden bed, I started off with 4 strawberry plants, 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you know anything about strawberries, they create these runners, and then this little baby plant sets in root and creates a whole nother plant. So I don't know how many plants I have in here. It's way too crowded, and I figured this will be a great opportunity to put these strawberries inside my GreenStalk tower. So I tried to use a shovel, but honestly, it's much easier if I just dig in and grab them with my hands. I always say God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. And there's something so satisfying about getting your hands dirty in the garden. I don't know, for me it just makes me feel grounded with nature. God gave us hands to use as tools, and that worked out way better than a shovel. So because each tier has 6 pockets, I'm going to need a total of 30 plants, because 5 times 6 is 30, right? You know, I didn't graduate from high school. That's a fact. I was so insecure and had a hard time being around my peers that I dropped out. But I learned so much on YouTube and just street smart. See, look at, here's one of those runners. If this were to root, it would make another plant. And if this is to root, it'll make another plant. So there's 2 new potential plants. You have to wait for these little baby plants to set root and start developing before you can cut the cord. Just a little strawberry propagation tip. See, and I didn't even graduate from high school to know that. Did you know that there's a difference between indeterminate and determinate strawberries? I just learned that myself. The determinate strawberries, also known as June bearing, they produce all of their fruit, usually in June, all at once. And then when they're done producing their fruit, they're done. It's like, think of it this way, determinate. They're determined to make strawberries all at once. And then the indeterminate strawberries produce fruit starting in spring and then all through summer until fall. Their fruit isn't as big for the indeterminate, but they produce fruit a lot longer. So what would you rather have? Would you rather have the determinate that produce bigger berries all at once in usually June? Or would you rather have indeterminate that produce smaller berries all throughout the season? That's a tough call. Now, in case you're wondering what kind I have no idea because I live in California. So even the determinate ones, maybe they make fruit. I don't know. Some of the strawberries were really big. Some of them weren't. I think that maybe mine are the indeterminate ones, that they're just gonna produce berries all season, and I'm fine with that. So that's just something good to know. And the same goes for tomatoes. There's determinate tomatoes and indeterminate tomatoes. Like I have a Roma tomato plant that is determinate. That means it just grows to a determined size. It produces all the tomatoes at once and then it's done. The problem with the determinate tomato plants is the plants don't look that good. My Roma tomato looks like crap, to be honest with you. So I don't like the determinate tomato plants. Once they start producing everything they're going to produce, then they just put all of their energy into the tomatoes instead of beautiful foliage. So, but that's how we learn, you know, we never know unless we try something. I probably won't grow the Romas next year because I just don't like the way the plant looks. Hey, so far so good. Now I can go ahead and remove this cup and put this little gray part on. And I want to make sure that these holes match up to each pocket, so then that way it'll get watered properly. Just stick it right on top. No screwing, no bolting or hammering or anything like that. This is super easy. And they have these little locking things that go right in the grooves. See, and this is another reason why I love this little coaster or dolly. It's just so much easier to have it on a spinning device. It was totally worth the $60. Whew, it's getting hot. I had to change my hat. Now I have a little tip for you shorties if you're a short gardener like me. When this is filled up with dirt, it's hard to put on top once you get really high. Whew. I was able to do it this time, but for the last one, I'm not. So that is why I am going to use a stepping stool. Now for the last tier, if you're short, you could either put these last ones on top first and then fill them with dirt. But look, I'm still gonna have to reach. So no matter what, if you're a shorty, no matter which method you do it, you're gonna need a stepping stool or a helpful husband. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love this, and it's everything I thought it would be. As you can see, the watering system really works. No wonder why they sell so many of these. And here's the little propagating method I was telling you about. You don't have to fill this whole thing up with strawberries. You can just do the top level, and then when it makes a runner, you simply stick this in the pocket. This one can go in the next pocket, and so on. Just make sure the little babies form roots first and some extra leaves so you know it's established before you cut the cord. So I'm for sure gonna get another one, and I would love to know what color you think I should get. Pink, red, or blue? Let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.